National Raceway. Greg Brazo, I am trackside. That's my partner up top of the tower, Oval Revving, who we'd like to welcome back from Indian River tonight, handling the duties with us up in the tower. And it is that time after a heavy oil down. We have switched the lineup a little bit, and the 4 cylinders will get to kick off the program tonight. But before we do that, would you please rise, if you could, and join with Annette Bouchard in the singing of our 2 national anthems. Annette?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rampart we watched were gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Thank you so much.
Great job, as usual, Annette Bouchard. And here we go to kick off tonight's racing action for our Friday night Prelude to the Michael Parsons and Oval Revving front row. This one here for the first time behind the wheel of this car tonight. It's Megan Hayes back with at LAIRD car number 77. Outside of Megan in the Austin Mini, give it up for Wayne Devon. Row number 2 on the inside in the blue number 8 machine. This is Alex Laponce. And outside of him, the wild man, Wyatt Dubois out of Afton, Michigan. Row number 3 started his first race a week ago. Tonight, back with a brand new number 22 on the side of it. Driving the 22X, give it up for Lucas Cressada. Outside of him, man, been top 5 after top 5 for the last few weeks. Driving car number 94. Welcome, Seth Ralph. And at the back, starting shotgun in the 22T, it will be numbered now. This is Adam Laponce. We are ready to go racing. Are we ready to go Friday night racing? Oval Revving, back up to you, my friend.
All right, race fans, here we go. Michael Parsons Memorial. Prelude right here as the 4 cylinders will have a 10-lap heat race. So pick a favorite, root 'em on. We'll have some prizes a little bit later to give away. We've got some Canadian hats. We'll be able to give away 2 prizes tonight for the teenage head. All proceeds will go to the Canadian Mental Health. It'll be September 21st, 2024. The Machine Shop at 83 Huron Street, Sault Ste. Marie. Start time is 8 o'clock with special guest Mustang Sally.
Okay, Oval Revving, welcome to Friday night at LAIRD.
Hey, Mustang Sally. I remember that one, Brass. I had hair when that song was popular.
That was a great song. It's been a popular band from the Cora Collegiate in this area that's called Mustang Sally. Little Shanna Harton calls her car Mustang Sally. You'll see her in the 22 up next in the 4 cylinders. 10-lap heat race number 1 for the 4-cylinder division. Points battles on the line this weekend. Shanna Harton, the leader of this point division. Dylan Sherrard, second by, I believe, 7 points. That's it coming into tonight. Here we go, 10-lap opening race for the 4 cylinders.
That little mini in the number 6 out front. What a great start, but here comes Wyatt Dubois. But look at Seth Ralph in the 94 giving chase to the inside on turn 3. Can he get inside of Dubois?
That's from the outside of row 3. Picking up quite a few spots here on lap number 1 is Seth Ralph, recent graduate from high school. And he's up to spot number 2, chasing around the smallest car here at LIR, that Austin Mini, with Wayne Devon behind the wheel.
Two laps in, 8 to go.
Just joined us about 3 oil downs during the qualifying sessions tonight. So a lot of problems down in the pit area so far. We'll see if that straightened it out. Look at the battle up front. Seth Ralph, Wayne Devon, and young Wyatt Dubois now right there in the mix. Wyatt in the only truck in the field.
Wyatt looking for split the field there, but Seth Ralph in the 94 now to the outside, but Devon battles back to the inside.
Wyatt wondering what lane to pick, which one's going to be the fastest. And closing in quick as Lepensi in car number 8. Wyatt protecting that bottom, holds on to third as Seth Ralph now. By a nose, leads down the backstretch. Look at that Austin Mini go. He keeps fighting on that inside.
Seth Ralph like he's got a hot pizza on board. He's got to get delivered.
Boy, I'll tell you, that little Austin Mini isn't giving up the oval revving. Wayne Devon looking for his first win of the year in that number 6.
Whoa, 3.
Whoa! Well, he ain't going to win that way. Oh, we got them together over at turn number 1.
Wow.
4 laps in this one, all Seth Ralph as he scoots down the backstretch. 1 spun over in turn races. We are going to have to implement a 10-lap or 10-minute heat race rule, and this is going to bring us to the 10-minute conclusion, but they did get 6 in, and it looked like that 94 was on his way to the victory, and he's going to pick up the checkered flag over from Jerry Liscombe, who's going to have a huge, busy weekend himself down pit side, getting things lined up and in order for us to enjoy up here in the grandstand. We're going to see some great racing tonight. Our winner in car number 94 from down the current point leader in the Ford Mustang Sally, that's Shanna Harton. And at the back, the yellow submarine and quick qualifier. That is Dylan Sherrard. He currently second going into the points race for this weekend oval. 7 points behind the 22 of Shanna Hart, and those two are going to battle it out all weekend.
Hey, I just gave Caruso some of that cauliflower.
Has he got it hung?
Oh, boy,
Did he
does
fall
he.
for the trick? Did you tell him it was the clove? Ronnie helping us out in your absence one night this year and did a fantastic job up here in the tower. 10 laps or 10 minutes.
All right, everybody survives 1 and 2 as they stretch it out down the straightaway on the backside. In it to win it this time. Dale Whitmell up front in the 21, followed by Christopher Viato, Brett Fuchuk, Kaylee Tucker, Ken Schwartz, and Shanna Harden. As they make their way through 3 and 4. Viato in the 24 going to challenge on the outside. The Viato boys second and third at the moment.
Keep your eye on the two of them. Whitmell, the man up front leading this thing. He's got Chris Viato now working that outside. And also up there in fourth is Ken Schwartz in car number 51. Oh, the Viatos are together over in 1 and 2.
Johnny Viato in the 7 to the inside, Christopher to the outside.
Well, not the Viatos. I keep forgetting that's Brent Fuchuk in the 7. So Fuchuk up to second. Kenny Schwartz underneath the Chris Viato. That's for third. Shanna Harden, not sure what's going on with that 22, but she's at the back of the pack.
Fuchuk in that number 7 running second. But look at the 51 making his move.
Promised me he wouldn't go 3 wide tonight, too, that Kenny Schwartz. And look at him up there in second. Nice, cool patience so far in this heat race. And it's paying off for that driver, the 51.
7 in, 3 to go. Boy, they're challenging on the backside. Fuchuk in the number 7. Schwartz in the 51 as they come out of turn 4.
2 to go, 3 wide. And right now, Kenny backs out of it smartly. Now they're 3 wide, the other Viato underneath. And Chris Viato to the lead. Whitmell fighting back. What a heat race here in the fast heat for the 4 cylinders.
1 to go.
Shanna Harden now trying to get a spot ahead of Dylan Sherrard. She's fighting back on the inside. Chris Viato, Brent Fuchuk, your top 2 will come to the checkered flag. Thompson, Hardwood, Flowery finishing checkered flag. 61. Outside of Dustin. Welcome one of the fastest late model drivers in the country out of Southern Ontario. That's J.R. Fitzpatrick in car number 84. Third row on the inside, that's Jordan Sims in car number 47. Outside of him, car number 77, Chase Wilson. Row number 4 on the inside, Mike Hardy. Outside of him in the 01, that's John Ross. Brad Bebo in the back row on the inside. And in car 21K, that's Kevin Arrington. 10 laps. Here we go. Still speedy dry on this track oval. We'll see how that reacts to these race cars. Ethan Cornier leading the way down into turn 4 and out.
Cordier up front at the moment. Dustin Jackson running second.
J.R. Fitzpatrick up to 4th. Chase Wilson working the outside there. Then we've got Jordan Sims up at 6th. Up to 2nd goes Dustin Jackson. Fitzpatrick underneath the 21 of McLean. Battles for 3rd.
Chase Wilson and Jordan Sims, door handle to door handle. Sims now to the inside, going into 3.
Boy, nice move by Sims. Tucks in up to 4th. But Ethan Cornier leads him around 4 complete. 6 to go, last trip by. Super late model fast heat race. They'll be in the A feature tonight.
5 in. 5 in, 5 to go.
Down the backstretch, single file. Brad Bebo off the pace in the 61. Is he heading pit side oval?
Bebo takes it pit side.
Oh, JR a little loose out of turn 2. Dipped out left sides down in that rock area. Ethan Cornier against the former champ Dustin Jackson, then Fitzpatrick and Sims, top 4.
To the outside goes J.R. Fitzpatrick now.
They will come to the white flag. North Channel Heating and Cooling, 1 to go. Fitzpatrick couldn't complete the pass. Look at Jackson down the backstretch. Cornier working the outside. Sims follows suit down on the bottom. What a move. Oh, what a finish. Ethan Cornier held off Jordan Sims by about 5 inches at the line for second, Sims third, and your winner on a last lap pass, Kid Dynamite Dustin Jackson, who's bringing the stuff here tonight to LAIRD.
He's sponsored by...
From Caledonia in car number 73, that's Mike Miller. Outside of him, Gooley River driver Jay Palumbo.
Second row back on the inside to 33, Jordan Rochetta. Outside him in the number 5, Tyler Prisner.
Third row, Jordan Parniak, the wild child. Ahead on the inside, that 826. Outside him, the 29, the slow heat winner a week ago, John Carter.
Next row back in that 51, Jeremy Van Hoek, and outside of him in the 17, Brandon Passer.
Passer out of Innisfil, Ontario, has finished second the past 2 years in the 73-lap Michael Parsons Memorial. Here we go. Heat 2 for the late models. And Jay Palumbo squirts out to an early lead down the backstretch. Oval, what a difference from week to week. We've seen Jordan Ricketta in that 33. Look at him fighting up front right now, running third. Tyler Prisner up to 4th. Brandon Passer trying to get into the top 5 and does. Jeremy Van Hoek now will battle with the 826 and he'll move to 6th. But Jay Palumbo by a couple of car lengths in that black and yellow 90. These are the best of the drivers at the Speedway in this super late model division. We watched the fastest of them just put on a great show, and the slow heat doing the same.
Mike Miller holding on to second at the moment, but watch that 33.
Yeah, Jordan Ricketta now to the inside of Mike Miller, and Ricketta with a great move up to second. Jordan Ricketta's got Jay Palumbo in his sights as they speed down the backstretch. Mike Miller holds on to third. Tyler Prisner doing a great job. Jordan Ricketta in car number 33. Looking to work around Jay Palumbo, and Jay's one of the toughest.
Oh, the Rochettas had some tough starts here, Brad, but they got it dialed in now.
Yeah, it hasn't taken them long in that North Shore Sports and Auto sponsored machine. It is is all black, yellow, and white up front. Jay Palumbo and then Jordan Riquetta. Mike Miller, now Jeremy Van Hoyk with a nice run from the rear of the field. North Channel and Heating, white flag. That last time by, 1 to go. Look at Van Hoyk down to the bottom of Mike Miller. Riquetta up to the lead. Jordan Riquetta gonna win it.
Wow, what a finish. That last lap is on fire here tonight as Riquetta battled on the inside of Riquetta. Okay, what a finish. Ed Lappish in the 77. Next row back, Daniel Bebo in the 08. Andrew Gibbons in the 15. Next row back, Xavier Carter. Dale Tucker outside of him. Then Brad Bebo in the 80. Jeremy Fox in the 51. Owen Brown in the 12. Cody Champagne in the 33.
Oh, we got that Cody in that 33. There's something hung up on that car, Oval, in that 1969 Camaro. I'm thinking he's heading pit side. And we are going green. You smell the rubber. It smells like something is rubbing on that rubber on the 33. Rick Ellis, Ed Lapish leading them into turn 3.
Boy, a tight field here. And how about Brad Bebo pulling double duty?
Brad back out. We seen him pull off early after qualifying. That's Daniel working the outside of Rick Ellis. The two Bebo boys now in the top 5. Andrew Gibbons working the outside of Brad Bebo. Andrew had a great season. Oh, are they going to stay clean out of 4?
3 wide right here at the flag stand as the 57 got loose between 3 and 4. Seen the gravel fly. Drop back a few spots.
Boy, they're 3 wide again. Andrew Gibbons on the outside. That'll have Brad Bebo working up to 4th. Now the two Bebos, 2nd and 3rd. But 16-year-old Xavier Carter's trying to hunt down the guy who swept all the races a week ago, Ed Lapish. That's a Ford Falcon body in that number 29. And Xavier Carter's going to try to do it here in the heat race. Looking for his first career win in the factory stocks.
He was side by side with Lapish. Gives up some ground out of 2.
We have not seen a car pass Ed Lapish for 2 weeks now. Can Xavier get it done? Seven complete. They are packed like pickles in a pickle jar up front of the field.
And both Bebos door handle to door handle.
Now they'll come to that white flag, North Channel Heating and Cooling. Nothing settled yet. They'll come around to the Thompson hardwood floor, refinishing last lap. They'll see the checkered flag this time by. Ed Lapish gonna hold them off. Oh wait, white flag. Still a lap to go. My mistake. Now they'll come to the Thompson hardwood floor, refinishing checkered.
Look at Xavier Carter gonna try and do it. Come on.
Oh, half a car. What a run by them front 4. Spectacular effort by Xavier Carter, the young 16-year-old kid in that Ford Falcon. Nearly pulled it off, but Ed Lapish able to hold them off in the National Transportation. Echo Bay driver Jerry Ross. Outside of him, the point leader out of Thessalon, Jason Harrington.
Next row back in the 28, Mark Popey. Outside him in the 20, Matt Lewis.
3rd row on the inside, Mark Laxo, and a good-looking number 84. Outside of him, a former super late model champion who returned this year, Michael Gold, the tall, cool one, aboard car number 97.
Next row back in the 36, Jesse Bailey. Outside him in the 721,
Teton McBride.
Teton McBride.
There's one of our enduro drivers, oval revving, moving up into the higher ranks, as we've seen quite often over the last 3 years. So keep your eye on that 721. First time behind the wheel of a modified.
I wonder if they bring them enduro numbers with them.
Yeah, he sure did. Oh, there he goes. He just wanted to get a view of the grandstands in daylight. Those cars don't usually run until darkness settles in. So to go green to checkered. Here we go. Another car that's down in the pit here is the 21 of Jake Irwin's. We will see that come feature time. Jake not able to make it tonight, but another driver will.
Boy, McBride has got his hands full, Braz.
Just keep it straight. This is the hardest sport in the world to get into, and look at the battle up front.
Jerry Ross gonna lead him around.
Boy, Mark Perpelia in the Rayco sponsored machine, fighting back on the inside of Jason Harrington, working lap 3.
We could see lap traffic come into play in this heat race.
Yeah, we definitely will. That'll be McBride in the 721. They should pass him about 7 laps in, maybe 6. Ronnie Schmidt, he'll pull out the blue and yellow flag. And they're going to have to separate. Oh, Harrington into the trees.
Oh, tires flying.
Jason Harrington will get filed in. And they're telling us he will stay back there, Oval, because he had left the track included in that accident. However, here we go, point leader back and forth. Like to welcome Lejeune Financial to the VIP Lounge tonight, guys. Hope you have a ball up here watching Friday Night Thunder at LAIRD.
Jerry Ross going to lead him around. Mark Loxo in second, but here comes the 28 of Mark Popilia.
Boy, and that's 2 brother-in-laws battling for the lead, Laxo and Ross. Mark Laxo doing a good job up in the high groove. Jerry Ross down on the bottom, down the back stretch they go. They're side by side. Open wheel modified heat race. 7 complete.
Mark Loxo to the outside. Boy, all this relation, Brass, we call that relative humidity back in the States.
There you go. Michael Gold to the outside. Michael up to 3rd, working the outside of Mark Perpelia.
8 in, 2 to go for Loxo.
Yeah, they'll come to the North Channel heating and cooling white flag. 1 to go. Oh, and a problem to Michael Gold. He's off the pace. Michael Gold off the pace as Mark Laxo with a huge win. Will come by the Thompson hardwood floor refinishing checkered flag.
So Mark Loxo, sponsored by Hutchinson's. We got Adam Lepensi. Outside of Megan Hayes, first timer here in the 77. Seth Ralph in the 94. Wyatt Dubois in the 166. And Lucas Crosado in the 22X as we are racing.
Oh, they're bumping and banging over there in turn 2. And nice to see Wyatt Dubois back out, Oval. Although he's a little bit off the pace, or just playing it smart here.
He might be waiting for feature time.
Seth Ralph Winner of Heat 1. Look at him away and gone in that 94. We got one spun. That's LaPonce. Go home with here, and it's much appreciated that you do that for all of them.
You know, that's why I'm surprised you don't appreciate the garlic and other whatnot. I bring you necklaces to ward off the evil spirits.
Bud, my eyes are watering up here with this cauliflower you've got hanging from my neck tonight. Told you it's coming off at the heat race. After the final heat race, Oval thinks it's good luck if I wear his necklaces up here so we don't have trouble. Here we go.
Seth Ralph in the 94 out like a shot. Here comes Dubois in the 166. Can that pickup truck hang with them tonight?
Look at him go. He's coming up to second. Wyatt Dubois in the 166. Up to spot 2 as Megan Hayes now has got company in the form of that silver 22X of Lucas Crisata.
Oh, Crisano now to the inside. Really coming on strong.
He did a nice job on the numbers, Oval, looking good. Makes that our third number 22 in the 4-cylinder division. He carries the 22X, Lucas Crisano.
Three laps in, 7 to go. A full weekend here at LAIRD.
Crisano and Dubois now battling for spot number 2. Now all of these cars will run together in the feature event tonight. So instead of 2 heats in the 4 cylinders, well, how they've split them up here tonight, they'll all be together and it'll be a much tighter race for sure. So bear with us as we work to the feature events.
Seth Ralph out with about a 8-car length lead. 5 in, 5 to go.
Now, would you call this a little bit of a breakaway for Seth Ralph here? 6 complete, 4 to go. Lucas Crisano is starting to look a little bit quicker than our leader. Will he close in?
Boy, you got 7 in, 3 to go.
And Wyatt Dubois back there in third. Good to see him back out after that first heat race altercation where he got caught up on the top of turn 1.
Yeah, this is a long ways from home to wreck it.
Oh, it sure is. And he had issues last week after some contact from one of his fellow competitors over in turn 3 and 4, fighting for the lead in the feature event. So great to see Wyatt back here for the weekend events for the Michael Parsons Memorial. Now they'll come to the North Channel Heating and Cooling white flag. 1 to go for Seth Ralph. Megan Hayes in the 77 running 4th. And here comes the winner at the Thompson Hardwood Floor Refinishing checkered flag. Seth Ralph. Lucas Crisano, his best finish in his early career in the 22X, finishes second. Wyatt Dubois finishing third in the 166. And here comes Megan Hayes to see the checkered flag. She'll get spot number 4.
The gear, the 16, your yellow submarine, Dylan Gerard.
Man, that does double duty every night, Oval. We'll see Dylan again in the Enduro race cars tonight to close our evening here, Friday Night Thunder, for the Michael Parsons Prelude to the Parsons 73 Lap Memorial Super Late Model Race tomorrow night for $10,000 to win. It's going to be ginormous. Over 20 cars on the property for that one tonight. Here we go. Darryl Whitmell leads him down the back straightaway. Chris Viato in tow. Viato the winner of heat number 1.
Look at Brett Fuchak in the number 7.
Brent Fuchak in the 7, a little squirrely, straightens it out. Harton up to 4th.
You know, were those Fuchak cars in a former life?
Yes, they were Fuchak cars for sure, the lead car and the 3rd place car. So they know them well. That little Ford Mustang looks like she wants to play in this heat race a little harder than she did in Heat 1. Shanna Harton, the point leader, up to 4th. Chris Viato, winner of Heat 1, leads them around, 3 complete. Harton to the inside now, Brent Fuchak.
Oh, yeah, Shanna Harton showing a little bit more get and go this time.
Yeah, she sure is. You guarantee her dad was working on that car because that's a totally different car here in Heat 2. Now she comes up behind Daryl Whitmell and takes him to the inside. Harton fighting for second as Viato leads him around. Now Ken Schwartz now to the inside. Good battle there. Second and third, Harton and Schwartz. Chris Viato is gone in that car number 24.
Six in, 4 to go.
4 to go. Viato, Harton, Schwartz, Fuchak, and now Sherrard up to 5th. Boy, Chris Viato's been tough oval revving the last 3 weeks. Shanna Harton closing that gap, but she's going to run out of time, I think, in this one. North Channel Heating and Cooling white flag will fly this time by for Chris Viato. 1 to go. The battles for 4th right now. That's Dylan Sherrard and Brent Fuchak. Here comes the winner, Chris Viato. Harton second. Ken Schwartz third. Brent Fuchak 4th. Dylan Sherrard finishing 5th. And Brown 67, Jared Verco. And the 33 is Cody Champagne. And Cody having a problem. And they're stacking them up down the back stretch. Well, the parents liked it. Kids, it's your turn. Are you excited to go back to school in another week? Well, that might be a no. Here we go, 10 lap. Final heat for the factory stocks. Oh, look at that move. That is Daniel Bebo on the ball on that start. And finally, we've seen somebody get around Ed Lapish. First time in 3 weeks. Daniel Bebo, Ed Lapish, then Rick Ellis. Andrew Givens trying to get underneath of Dale Tucker. That's a battle for 4th. Tucker working the outside. Givens down on the bottom. Jamie Fox now up to 6th. Xavier Carter finished 2nd in the last heat. He's up to 7th. Your leader, Daniel Bebo. Dan Bebo by a couple of car lengths. Brother Brad trapped at the back of the pack, working the inside, Owen Brown. What a division this has been here for 2024 at LIR. 4 laps complete, 6 to go. All Dan Bebo and Ed Lapish as the two of broken away from third place runner Dale Tucker. Jamie Fox is up to fourth. Owen Brown now moves into the top 5 in that 1965 Chevy number 12. Brad Bebo to the outside of Rick Ellis further back. Bebo up to 7th. Ellis back to 8th. Andrew Gibbons 9th and Jared Varco at the back of the pack for this one. 7 complete. Bebo leads him down the back stretch by about 2 car lengths, entering turn 3, rounding 4. It'll be 2 to go this time by. Brad Bebo doing a fantastic job, and look at this. He's closing ever so little bit. Ed Lapish as they come to the white flag. This time by, it'll be a race to the Thompson-Hardwood checkered flag, and Dan Bebo is going to find himself in victory lane. Well, after a final stock car heat of the night, Jerry Ross, down the back stretch he goes. He's your leader over Harrington, who follows suit down on the bottom. Mark Perpelia looking to the inside. Harrington's got a problem. Jason Harrington's probably got his toe knocked out from that first heat race. Something wrong in the front end of that car. Jason Harrington sliding back to 4th, and he's going to go back further. He's got Matt Lewis under him now as Jerry Ross brings him around. Harrington really struggling to keep that 78 down on the bottom. It's pushing right to the top of the speedway at exit. That tells me there's a toe-in problem in the front of that car, so the crew's going to have to go to work. Michael Gold up to 5th. Battles up front. Mark Perpelia trying to haul in race leader Jerry Ross as they work the halfway mark. 5 in, 5 to go. Could somebody please send me the bus racing lineup tonight? We have no drivers yet up here in the tower. Mark Laxo leading the way, looking for his second win of the night. Jerry Ross second. Mark Perpelia and looking Michael Gold now working on that 4th spot. Drivers that come to the white flag. Mark Laxo looking good tonight, leading them into 3. He'll come to the Thompson-Hardwood checkered flag, second win of the night. Well, he looks like an absolute rocket ship tonight in that good-looking car, number 84 Machine Ferguson in the yellow 77. And Vasila Ionescu in the green and yellow number 9. We're ready to go 20 laps here for the Algoma Lawnmower Division. Chuck Siddle out to an early lead. That's Darcy Reed in the yellow machine. Up in second, Al Lowe in third. Chapman working the outside of the point leader, Ray Ferguson. Ferguson up to third. He gets by Lowen. That's your point leader. Spinning around at the back, Vasily Ionescu. Is he getting her going? Yes, he does. Chuck Siddle leading the way after a nasty crash 3 weeks ago. Is back in action tonight and looking good. The Catfish down on the bottom. Siddle up to put a lap on Vasila Ionescu. Chuck Siddle's got that machine cooking tonight. The Silver Bullet looking great. Down the back stretch he goes. Good size lead over Darcy Reed. Halfway through, says Gary Maitland. Halfway through for Chuck Siddle. Quarter track lead in that 7. Siddle working his way down the backstretch. Darcy Reed about a quarter track back in that yellow machine, exiting turn 2. Track looking perfect tonight for these lawnmowers. Al Lowen back there in 4th. Oh, Ray Ferguson! Nearly trouble as two of them come together. Ray holds on to it. Boy, that was a close call. Al Lovin getting lapped by Chuck Siddle. Chuck Siddle, what a job he is doing tonight. Siddle's going to come up to the 3rd place car in the point leader, Ray Ferguson. Oh, he is bad fast. That leader has a broken wrist that he's driving with. His left wrist is in a cast. Watch Gary Maitland. Should be getting close to the end of this one. Couple of laps yet to go. Siddle, then Darcy Reed way back. Al Chapo also up there. White flag to Chuck Siddle. Ray Ferguson 2nd, Al Lowe in 3rd. We got one spot in 4. Hope they see it. Siddle to the line. Your winner. Everybody good and safe tonight in the Algoma Lawnmower 20-lap feature event. Wow. That is smiling ear to ear over here. Son Will checking it out. He helps them all out. And Mr. Chapman gives him a wave and a congratulations. We'll let El Chapo get out of here so everybody can hear us. Give it up for race winner Chuck Siddle with the cast on the left hand. Wow, what a performance.
Yeah, that seemed to run a little better tonight. That's probably the best we've had all year. And I can't thank Mike Taylor enough. That guy's been at my house probably 60 hours this week to make this thing run like that.
Now, for the people that weren't here a couple of weeks back, what is it, 3 weeks ago now? Yeah. Nasty roll. This thing was totally had to be rebuilt, and so did you.
Yeah, we went through a rebuild, and like I said, Mike and Ray jumped all over this thing, fixed it back up, and then we struggled with the motor, but it's good now.
Boy, it looked real good, and you were weaving through traffic, the old catfish style on the bottom. You love it down there, don't you?
Oh, I'm a bottom feeder. That's where I live.
One night left. Ray Ferguson was, I believe, in second, so you might have picked up some points there. What's it going to take to try to get that championship?
You know, if we can run like this again tomorrow night, we might just pull it out from Ray. We just might squeak it out.
Boy, go celebrate. That's a hell of a win. Let them hear ya. How about it for Chuck Siddle? Good job,
sir.
buddy. Good job. Okay, the buses will come out. Hopefully they've delivered who's in these buses to us up in the tower tonight. I'm going to scoot back up there because my partner, he's eating poutine at the canteen right now. So let's get up there and see who's in this one. Gotta go, man. Gotta go.
Sorry. I have a question.
I gotta run here. Give me a time. And I don't see any names for this powder puff race, which is very disappointing. We do not know one girl in this powder puff race, so cheer them on. Three of them out so far. I've got a hat to give away to the winner. We'll find out who the winner is after. So we've got 4 of them set to go. Final little intermission special going on for us up here on the 3rd mile paved oval. First time you've been here to watch the buses. They go the opposite way around this LAIRD 3rd mile. Gary Maitland will give them the start here momentarily. He's giving them the point, and we are racing. Boy, these women are having the time of their life out there in them buses. I'm sure they'd be smiling ear to ear. We'll find out who the winner is once they settle the score. Right now, bus 3 leading it. That is Kim Sharp in one of them tonight. In the 77, Kirsten Armstrong. Kirsten looking to the outside, trying for the lead. This her first time ever driving a bus, and look at her wheeling it into turn number 3 for them. Oh, she's got the tires in the air. Kirsten Armstrong working the outside. That's a dead heat at the line. That's Kim Sharp running 3rd. Look at Armstrong down the backstretch. Kirsten Armstrong looking for the lead, and she's got it as she comes down the home stretch with 1 to go. Well, we got her name, and she is stealing the show. Down the backstretch she goes. Full 2 bus length lead. She'll come by the Thompson Harwood checkered flag this time by. And here comes Kirsten in the 77. Give it up for Kirsten Armstrong. What a drive. Kim Sharp's going to finish third. Here she comes. And one more to cross the stripe might be Rita Guay in the 45. Not sure, but I got something special for the winner here tonight. Boy, is she going to hit the brakes? Oh, yeah. What a win for Kirsten Armstrong. Awesome job. We'll get a chat with her right now. I've got something from my partner for you. An I Love Canada hat. You take that, Kirsten, and from Possumai Contracting, you and I could split this and go for lunch. Leave your hubby at Highland Ford this week. A $100 Visa gift card tonight. How was that? Was that a lot of fun?
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Now, you've never been a bus driver before, have you?
Never driven one.
What a rush, isn't it?
It is.
Now, what's it like going down that backstretch out of the turns? I know you were at Michigan Speedway last weekend for the NASCAR race. Did they teach you anything?
Yeah, I braced with my entire being.
That is awesome. Put her there. Give it up for Kirsten. Winning it, Kirsten Armstrong. And they'll head back to the pit area. What is this? Look at this. Climbing out of the bus. He did it, oval revving. Oh, and you got a sweat going here tonight. Were you in this bus?
I was in that bus.
Well, you had that thing moving out here.
You know, I wanted to get in the bus for a chance to tell these fans from the United States of America, we love every one of you. We've had a great season here at LAIRD. Nothing more prouder than to be in a tower with you, Braz. And you know, you give a lot of nicknames. Calamity Corner, the turn 2 down here. What's that one called?
That's Brown's Corner.
Well, you know, you got a nickname in the United States. They got roads named after you.
Yes, they do, partner.
One way.
One way. How about it for oval revving? A great finish in the powder puff tonight. Awesome job. And now it is feature time here at LAIRD on the Michael Parsons Memorial Night Prelude to the big one tomorrow night, where we'll get started at 7 p.m. with the full race card, but a lot of action before that, including the autograph session and everything else that's going to go along with it. So get your seats early and enjoy the action tomorrow night. Look at this, hand delivered. Ray Ferguson, the current point leader.
It couldn't fit in my pocket.
You brought me a couple of good hot dogs.
Brisket dogs for you and Orr.
You are awesome. Hey, that was a great race. You still got the point lead.
Oh, well, that's good.
Tell me what happened on the back stretch there. It got a little scary for me watching that.
That scared me too a little bit, but he got into me on the back, and it slid a little sideways, but I steered out of it. So,
heck of a job. One night left. Can you pull it off over Chuck Siddle?
oh, he'll beat me by a mile, but I still might have the points.
Good luck tomorrow night, okay?
Thanks, Bryce.
That's his son-in-law that's trying to chase him down in the points. And look at this, the hot dogs from Ray Ferguson. He makes them down pit side, and me and Oval have more food up in the tower tonight as we get set to go feature racing. Chase Wilson, Mike Hardy make up row, or Jordan Sims and Chase Wilson make up row 3. Mike Hardy, John Ross in row 4, and the 21K Kevin Arrington. Here we go, 20 laps. 20 laps, and we're underway. And down the backstretch, Ethan Cornier taking the lead.
All right, Brad.
Dustin Jackson trying to get up to second. Oh, we got trouble.
Caution flag.
Harrington loops it around, and we will have a complete restart.
Brad.
Giveaway yet tonight. A couple of young ones will go home with the bikes. 20-lap fast feature for the super late models. They've split them in two groups tonight, a fast and a slow. These are the big boys, and here we go. Ethan Cornier leads them down the backstretch. Dustin Jackson working the low side of the 21M Cody McLean. Jordan Sims and J.R. Fitzpatrick side by side for fourth. Chase Wilson back there in the 77 run sixth. Jackson up to second. A welcome to Liam McLean here tonight, celebrating his 8th birthday. Happy birthday, Liam McLean, celebrating birthday number 8. Ethan Cornier, then Dustin Jackson and Jordan Sims. Chase Wilson up to 4th. Fitzpatrick falls back to 5th. Oh, they are side by side. Sims to the bottom of Jackson up to 2nd. He's bringing Chase Wilson with him, oval revving.
Boy, this is going to be a doozy.
Jordan Sims gonna try to haul in Ethan Cornier. The Innisfield driver leading the way. Dustin Jackson back to 5th. J.R. Fitzpatrick now running 4th.
Sims got his eye on that leader right there, Cornier.
Oh, Sims looks to the inside. Jordan Sims to the lead on Cornier. Chase Wilson's going to try to follow suit. Wilson up to 2nd. This working lap 9. J.R. Fitzpatrick up to 3rd. Cornier back to 5th or 4th. Dustin Jackson holding on to 5th. Halfway through this time. Jordan Sims. Chase Wilson, top 2 with J.R. Fitzpatrick. Hard on it in the 84 and 3rd. Sims looks good.
Boy, this will be setting up tomorrow night's big race.
Yeah, it sure is. This the tune-up for the Michael Parsons 10,000 to win. Sims won a thriller a week ago. After missing 3 weeks with a broken race car, they fixed it up. He's leading here again tonight.
Chase Wilson in tow.
13 complete, oval 7 to go, last time by. Best battle on the tracks for that spot, number 5.
14 in, 6 to go.
They're side by side. Further back, that's John Ross getting by Dustin Jackson. Dustin Jackson heading pit side. Jordan Sims will have 4 laps remaining in the 47. Sims and Wilson separated by about 3 car lengths. Pretty near the entire race since they moved to 1st and 2nd. 3 to go. Fitzpatrick about 8 car lengths back in 3rd. Dale come to lap 18, this time by 2 to go for Sims.
Sims and Wilson gonna lead him around. Does Wilson have enough? White flag in hand as another one heads pit side. Ronnie Schmidt, 1 to go. Jordan Sims, Chase Wilson, and J.R. Fitzpatrick. Ethan Cotier running 4th. John Ross 5th. Checkered flag. Whoa, what a run. Jordan Sims captures tonight's Quickwood. What a rules. Jordan Sims to the win.
Boy, in Oval, that's 2 weeks in a row. Those two kids fought it out for a feature event. And Jordan Sims, by about 3 car lengths, with Chase Wilson in tow, hauls in his 2nd consecutive feature event. And we'll get him out here in that front straightaway in that popular number 47 that he made pretty famous back in the days when he first started getting into racing as a 13-year-old kid out here at LAIRD. And a 2-time modified champion by the time he was 15 years old. Boy, you can hear the brakes just sizzling on this number 47 Ford-powered machine, Gooley Storage. Team Essentials, Dr. Paul Merlano, chiropractor. Vital Signs, service or classic signs, service rental and sales, and of course Sims Custom Countertops up on Great Northern Road. He's got the helmet off, he's going to take the earpiece off, and we'll get him out of the car as tonight's fast feature winner for the Michael Parsons Memorial Prelude. Give it up for Jordan Sims. Well, you did her again, old buddy.
Oh, I'm more out after that one. I knew we had to get going pretty quick with only 20 laps in this race, and our line just went, and I just went for it, and thankfully everything worked out, and I'm happy to be back in victory lane again this week.
Boy, it's nice to have you here, but listen, Michael Parsons Memorial Weekend, he was your mechanic for so many years. We've all been great friends. Joanna's up in the grandstand tonight. This has got to mean something a little extra for you leading into tomorrow night.
Yeah, this is huge. I mean, Mike was a big part of our team for a long time, starting here and then traveling down in the States. So it's great to have a memorial for him. He meant a lot to a lot of people at this racetrack, and it's great to see Joanna and the whole Parsons family. I got George in the pits with me this year, and Joanna's rocking the old retro 47 T-shirt with her dad's name on it. So told her it's her lucky charm today. So
it worked out for the both of you. Now listen, that's a star-studded field down there, and J.R. Fitzpatrick here, you've spent many a years running against him in the APC United Late Model Series. How nice is it to have him here at LAIRD? It's
great to have him up here. Anytime you can get some good competition up here, not saying anything bad about the guys here, but I mean Southern Ontario and the States, those guys really are on their A game. So it really shows how well our car's working right now, and getting to victory lane's huge for us.
Now you go home tonight, this car I'm sure comes off the trailer, it's getting nutted and bolted for the 73 lapper. What else has to happen before you return to the speedway here tomorrow for that 10,000 to win chance in the 47?
That's about it. I mean, we're going to just take it back and just go over it, make sure everything's good, and we're not going to do much. The thing's been on rails the last couple weeks, so I can't say enough about the guys in the pits. My dad, Barry, and George Parsons, we've been working our butts off the last couple weeks, and it's really paying off.
Congratulations, kid. Get down there, celebrate. We're going to see you tomorrow night back here at LAIRD.
Sounds great, and just want to thank all the fans for coming out, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Jordan Sims winning his 2nd consecutive fast super late model feature event here at LAIRD. Oval revving, back up to you. We've got the slow feature coming out next.
All right, Braz, when we say slow feature, that's slow by any means. Just the
Miller up front on the pole. Outside him, Gooley Rivers, Jay Palumbo.
Next row back in the 33, Jordan Raqueta. And the 05, Tyler Preisner.
Row 3, John Carter and Brandon Passer, Jeremy Van Hoyt, and the wild child, Jordan Parniak on the outside in that 4th row, 20 lap, Second feature of the night for the super late models. Boy, we're getting our money's worth tonight, revving.
Boy, I guess we are.
Mike Miller and Jordan Raqueta. Raqueta won the heat race. Raqueta looking for the lead. That's the rookie driver in that 33.
Oh, improvement week after week. Mike Miller in the 73, but here comes Jay Palumbo in the 90. Looking to trying to get on the inside, but backs off. Tyler Preisner now to the inside.
Boy, look at Jordan Raqueta in that North Shore Auto, sponsored number 33, leading Mike Miller around. Boy, he's saving his best for the last weekend of the year. Tomorrow night we'll see his brother Ryan behind the wheel, but right now Jordan putting on a show in this feature event.
Jay Palumbo now running into third, but I don't know if he's got enough to catch this field.
Brandon Passer in fourth. He's finished second in the last two Michael Parsons Memorial feature events. He's looking to improve upon that by one position tomorrow night for the $10,000 to win. But right now it's all Jordan Raqueta. Tyler Preisner getting the black flag pointed to him, perhaps for taking up too much racetrack on the 51 of Van Hoyt. Jeremy Van Hoyt trapped back there in sixth right now, trying to get to the inside of Preisner. That's to get into the top five. All Jordan Raqueta in that 33. Best battle right now, Jay Palumbo and Brandon Passer. Palumbo in the 90, Passer in the 17.
This almost makes me wonder if Raqueta watches videos during the week of his former races.
Well, I don't know if he's got time, but I'll tell you what, he's looking good tonight. George Wilson has prepared that car greatly for him. Works out of the same shop as Chase Wilson. 12 complete. Oval revving, I guarantee you, his legs are going to start shaking any minute now. Waiting for, oh, what's going on here? Jordan Raqueta. Something broke. Something broke on the 33. So he didn't have 15 car to get Jordan back here. He has been a rocket. Mike Miller's in charge right now with 8 to go. Oh, Passer gets by Palumbo. Look at Passer to the inside.
Passer in the 17 now tucks it in, coming out of turn 4.
Passer's been here. We got the Wild Child climbed right up on top of Tyler Preisner. Wow. He went right over him.
We'll see what Jay Palumbo's got for him on this restart.
Mike Miller from Caledonia making the trip here for the Michael Parsons. Brandon Passer making the trip here from Southern Ontario, Innisfil, Ontario. Home of a pretty nice racetrack as well, the Sunset Speedway, very close to that. He starts outside of Jay Palumbo. That's one of the local favorites in that 90 car tonight, holding on a second. Jeremy Van Hoyt will restart fourth in the 51. Then John Carter and Tyler Preisner are going to restart at the rear. Hopefully that car is able to continue on. Boy, it looks different now with that left rear quarter panel missing, but here we go. Oh, great start there for Mike Miller. And a great start for Brandon Passer.
Passer on the 17, looking to the inside here.
Jeremy Van Hoyt to the outside of Jay Palumbo. Passer looking to the inside of Miller now for the lead. Brandon Passer, our new leader, 14 complete, 6 to go. Jeremy Van Hoyt now up to third. Palumbo back to fourth, and John Carter rounding out the top 5. 5 to go.
Are you going down?
5 to go for Brandon. Oh, we got trouble. Whoa. And you go back to the last time that everyone crossed the start-finish line. There's Jordan Raquetta. Now, he is 2 laps down, Oval, but I would think that's a great move by the crew to get him back out here to test that motor to see what went wrong. He gave up about a 15-car length leading this thing. Now he's just got to ride it out, see if there's no issues for tomorrow. 6 to go. Miller with a good lead. Passer up to second again. Will this be the third time we see this tonight? Will Passer get him on the inside again? 5 to go.
Passer's patient.
There's Jordan Raquetta looking good. Just got by the 51 of Jeremy Van Hoyt, following the 05 of Tyler Praisner. Motor looks good to me. Pass for the lead. That's Brandon Passer. Will it stick this time? Hopefully we stay green for him. Bring him home.
All right, here we go. Down the straightaway they go. Brandon Passer up front by about 2 car lengths. Mike Miller giving chase. Jay Palumbo running third. 18 to go. White flag in hand this time by. What a run by Passer. White flag in hand. Brandon Passer up front. Leads him around one more time as he comes out of turn 4. Coming around for the checkered flag in the B division. Passer, Miller, Jay Palumbo, John Carter. That's your top 3. So what a run there by Passer. He got to the front like 3 times and had to keep giving it up due to the caution, but he prevailed.
Boy, did he ever, Oval revving, and this young driver out of Innisfil, Ontario, here for his 3rd Michael Parsons Memorial, has finished 2nd in the past 2 Michael Parsons Memorial feature events. And tonight, he wins the B feature tonight at the LAIRD International Raceway. We'll get a chat with him this time as he comes down the front stretch and see what his thoughts are of the track and what he's going to plan for tomorrow to pick up 1 extra spot in the 73-lap feature event. Here he comes. Give it up for him, Brandon Passer. Good-looking Passer Racing race car. As he brings it to the front stretch, checkered flag in hand. We'll hold it for him as he gets unbuckled out of this good-looking late model. One of the best in the business in Southern Ontario, running the Ontario Super Late Model Series. Making the trip here this weekend. Takes the 5-point harness off. Now he'll unbuckle the head restraints on the helmet, take that off, and let him hear you. He's traveled a long, long way to get here to entertain you race fans tonight, and he finds himself in victory lane for the first time in his career at LAIRD International. Give it up for Brandon Passer. Put her there, buddy. That was a great race, and you had to do it how many times on those restarts?
I felt like 50 times at least.
Boy, this car looked good tonight. You had it set up good. It was working the outside. You were able to get that lead down on the inside. What's the of you getting around this LAIRD Raceway, because you do it quite well? 2 seconds in both of the memorial races for Michael Parsons in the last 2 years.
I don't know. I just came here and we ended up racing pretty good here. So.
Who they sending next?
Now we lost.
4 cylinders.
Like,
Thank you.
down here. Grant, we'll see you. Congrats. Up to you. We lost the microphone.
All right, race fans, here we go. We're saying the 4 cylinders will be next. We'll see who they send out. So we still got the factory stock feature, the 4 cylinders, and then the Enduro. All leading up to tomorrow's $10,000 to win Michael Parsons Memorial here at LAIRD International Raceway. Once again, we want to thank all you fans for coming out and joining us here at LIR. A beautiful night.
We gotta give away on a bike tonight from the LAIRD Raceway.
Boy, I see some hands there, Braz.
I see a few hands.
Braz making his way down to turn 4, all the way. That's a long ways from home. You better find a youngster quick. These 4 cylinders are getting ready to roll.
I got him, and he's in a race shirt. Come on down here and pick out a bike, young man.
All righty, here's the 4 cylinders are leading
Come on
around
with me.
here. 20-lap feature in this one.
What's your name before we get things started?
Maverick.
Maverick, you got yourself a new bike. Go grab one you want.
Wyatt Dubois out front. Darryl Whitmo giving chase as the caution comes out. Boy, we got 3 of
Not have a pit pass following the races tonight. You are unable to get in the pits tonight. Pits will open to everyone tomorrow night following the racing action. So please abide by the LAIRD officials tonight. If you do not have a pit pass, you cannot go in the pit area at the conclusion of tonight's racing action. A lot of campers here tonight. Oval, you're camping out here as well. You always have fun late night at the Speedway. Here we go. 20-lap 4-cylinder feature event. Wyatt Dubois leads him down the back straightaway. Look at Wyatt go. He's going to lead him around for lap 1.
Ken Schwartz in that 51. No, he came off like a rocket. Now going to challenge Dubois on the outside going into 3.
Ken Schwartz in the 51. Dubois on the inside in the truck. Schwartz, the new leader. Whitmell now moves up to second. Wyatt Dubois in a battle now with the 24 of Chris Fiato. And here comes Brent Fuchuk. And Shanna Harden to the inside of Dubois.
Fiato in the 24 on the outside now. Schwartz with about a 10-car length lead going into turn number 3. Fuchuk in the 7 to the inside. Shanna Harden now running 5th. Harden on the outside of Fuchuk making their way down the straightaway.
Boy, Kenny Schwartz is gone here in the early running. Shanna Harden now trying to keep pace with Chris Viato. Down the backstretch they go. They're both outside of Whitmill. Whitmill running hard in the 21.
Shanna Harden to the outside now. She's going to challenge Whitmill.
Boy, whatever change Dean Harden made to that race car after Heat 1, that car has lit right up. That car has been a rocket. That's the Mustang Sally of Shanna Harden. Up in third is the leader by a quarter track. Kenny Schwartz leads him around lap number 9.
Christopher Viato in the 24. Harden in the 22. Trouble.
That's the 22 of Adam Lepensi. Hopefully he's going to make her back pit side. Ken Schwartz would not want to see a yellow now. And Lepensi's not going to make it.
Out comes the caution.
To go.
Boy, we'll see what kind of restart Shanna Harden gets here, Brad. We talk about restarts week in, week out. Some of these drivers, they show their talent right here.
Yeah, the restarts are ever so important. She is real good at them. Kenny Schwartz, the rookie driver, has been leading this thing from pretty much the get-go. He kind of took the lead, I believe, on lap 2, away from Wyatt Dubois. Watch them as they roll in and out of 3 and 4, and they're back to racing. Viato able to hold her off on a 2. The drag race into turn 3 now. Kenny Schwartz leads by half a car length on Viato. Harden settles back into 3rd, Sherrard 4th. Brent Fuchuk, a good restart. He's up to 4th. Fuchuk, or 5th rather. Fuchuk in the orange 7.
Shanna Harden running 3rd. 12 in, 8 to go.
They're nose to tail up front. Shanna Harden 3rd, Chris Viato 2nd. The two of them waging war right now to try to finish up in that 2nd spot. Smooth driving Sherrard back there in 4th, waiting for a slip up, Oval.
All it takes.
He's not going to take an extra chance.
Harden trying to get to the outside of Viato. Harden holds to the outside. Door handle to door handle.
Just can't complete the pass on the outside. She's going to try it again. That kid is relentless in her Mustang Sally. We got one off the track, out of harm's way. Oh, and we got Wyatt Dubois slowing on the front stretch. Now he gets moving. Green stays out, says Ronnie Schmidt. Oh, look at the traffic on the backstretch. That while Seth Ralph was trying to get off. Meanwhile, back up front, Ken Schwartz, Chris Fiato, Shanna Harden, and Dylan Sherrard bunched up like bananas now as they come to the white flag. 1 to go. Final lap. Shanna Harden's going to want to protect the bottom here instead of trying to get around. And she didn't do it. Sherrard's going to find the low side.
Here we go.
Third for Harden, second for Chris Fiato.
Greg, she almost gave the farm away right there.
She did. They're battling for the points.
Outside of him, Mark Papillion in the 28. Second row back, Matt Lewis in the 20. Mark Loxo in the 84. Third row back is Michael Gold in the 97 and 78. Jason Harrington. In the 36 is Jesse Bailey. And outside is Jake Irwin in the 21. Good job on that one, Brass. You got another happy youngster.
Do we ever? And that was a great pick, Oval Rebbing. So happy for Mackenzie to bring home the bike tonight. She'll see her picture on the LAIRD Raceway Facebook page tomorrow morning. Check it out. Great smile. They stay out at Diamond Lake. They've got a camp out there next door to our old buddy, Spanky Robinson.
All right, Spanky.
All right, 20 lap modified main event. Next up, following this one, the factory stocks, then the enduros, and we'll call it a prelude night to the Michael Parsons. Here we go.
Side by side out of 1 and 2.
Jamie Fox driving the 21 of Jake Irwin's tonight. Jamie Fox. This Jamie's first ride behind the wheel of an open wheel modified. We'll see him jump from car to car because he's got the factory stock feature coming up next.
Jerry Ross gonna lead him around. Matt Lewis in second.
Look at Michael Gold up to third. Those hot dogs Ray Ferguson give us were really good, Oval.
Boy, I've had so many sausages now.
I figured that bus race, after you got out of that drive, you'd be a little bit hungry, so I did save you one, but she's gone now. And look at Michael Gold working the outside as we get back to this modified feature.
He reminded me he's the tall, cool, single one.
Oh, there you go. That'd be Michael. Now he's looking to the outside, the tall, cool one, Michael Gold. Jerry Ross, Michael Gold, side by side for the lead. Working lap number 7, Mark Laxo up to third. Jerry Ross continues to hold on to that bottom line, doing a great job. But the Michael Gold machine, number 97, working that outside groove. Boy, Mark Laxo right there, Oval.
Jason Harrington in the 78 now.
Michael Gold to the lead. He's going to bring Mark Laxo around the 01 of Jerry Ross. Laxo up to second. Point leader Harrington up to fourth, working into the outside of Ross. What a battle.
Wow. Harrington holds to the outside. Mark Laxo going to try and challenge Gold right here.
Michael Gold, the fastest last time by. Mark Laxo faster by about a tenth of a second that last trip around. So keep an eye on those 2 leaders. This is going to go down to the wire. 5 to go. Or rather, 12 complete. 8 to go, Oval. My apologies. A lot of time yet for Laxo to make a move. And he's trying it on the outside.
Laxo going to challenge him here. Michael Gold battles him off as they come out of 2.
Michael Gold's got to be perfect here to the end. Boy, the modified's thundering across this front stretch. You feel the whole place shaking on you.
$15 in, 5 to go. Lap traffic may play into this one.
Yeah, Jesse Bailey's been really good. He gets the move over flag from Ronnie Schmidt, and he'll move out of the way good. We've seen it time and time again. I don't think that's an issue whatsoever. Ronnie Schmidt will pull out that blue and yellow flag. That's the move over flag. He's going to point it right at Jesse Bailey. Look at that. And the leaders go by good and clean. Great job by Ronnie up on that flag stand.
Mark Laxo waiting for one mistake by Gold, but I don't know if Gold's going to give it to the inside.
Harrington up to third in the 78. The Thessalon driver, the current point leader, trying to close the gap, but he's going to run out of time. They're going to come up to the white flag, sponsored by North Channel Heating and Cooling. They'll come back the next time to the Thompson Hardwood Floor Refinishing checkered flag, and Michael Gold is going to look to win his second feature event of the season. Gold wins it.
He does it. Michael Gold, Mark Laxo, and Jason Harrington, your top 3.
Great racing here in the modified. Rick Ellis. Outside of him in car 8, that's Daniel Bebo, winner of heat number 2 tonight. Andrew Gibbons goes inside row number 2 in the 15. Xavier Carter outside of him in car number 29. Third row, Dale Tucker in the 4, Brad Bebo in the 80. Fourth row, Jamie Fox in car number 51 and Owen Brown. And at the back, Jarrett Varco and Ed Lapish, last week's feature winner. We'll see if Ed Lapish, who is forced to start at the back tonight, can get back up front and win this thing. Oh, they're side by side. We got trouble. Xavier Carter into Dan Bebo. A contact from Xavier Carter in turn 4. The two of them come together, cut a tire down. We'll see him put on a show here now. He can do it. Inside row moves up. Got Rick Ellis on the inside. Andrew Gibbons behind him. Xavier Carter and Brad Bebo working the outside of row 2.
You know, I'm not familiar with racing as much as you are. How important is the tire?
Oh, huge. Very important. If they put on a wrong size tire without the right air pressure, Daniel Bebo's going to be in trouble. But look at the spots he's made up right now in the first lap. Daniel Bebo up to 5th. Brother Brad, your leader. Owen Brown looking to the inside of Xavier Carter. Caution flag is out.
Boy, I'll tell you, the determination of him and his race crew to put that car back together time and time again. I mean, it wasn't no fault of his those first 2 races.
Not at all. But he is sure lighting it up tonight. And last week in that orange 47. We'll see what he can do in that 10,000 to win. Meantime, factory stock feature event. And this time, Xavier Carter shoots out front to the lead. Owen Brown, they're 3 wide down the backstretch.
3 3
up to
wide.
fourth.
Whoa.
Tucker fighting back.
How Dale Tucker shot through that interval is beyond me. Now,
And Dan Bebo didn't get the start. He had that first restart, Oval.
nope. Brad Bebo gonna lead him around. Carter giving chase. Dale Tucker in the number 4 running third. They're getting spread out now. Brad Bebo about 2 car lengths. Xavier Carter.
Brad Bebo double duty tonight. Also ran in the super late model division. Looking good. This has got to be like feeling pretty easy for him right now after coming out of a super late model with the speed the late models bring. Caution flag out. Rick Ellis around top of turn number 3. Jack Savinsky Memorial to give them a hand announcing. We were busy that weekend. I couldn't make it. There was another weekend I couldn't get there. I promise next year I will definitely go give the Savinsky family a hand down there at Northern Michigan again. And hopefully the Onaway Speedway Oval revving, hearing that that place might reopen for a couple of nights of racing next summer. So we'll have some fun down at the quarter mile in Onaway as well.
That'd be a blessing.
Here we go. 4 complete 16 remaining. Look at Brad Bebo go down the back stretch. Pulling on Xavier Carter, but Carter up in second.
Dan Bebo starting to make his move on the straightaway now after that tire change and sent to the rear with the gear. Dale Tucker running third. Owen Brown running fourth at the moment. 7 in. 13 to go. Bebo stretches the lead about 8 car lengths out in front of Xavier Carter. Bebo gonna be at the halfway point now. About an 8 car length lead. Brad Bebo. Owen Brown now. Dale Tucker trying to challenge Xavier Carter into 3. Is here they come around one more time. Brad Bebo.
Boy, Brad on a mission tonight. Next time around, it will be lucky 13 with 7 laps remaining for the 80. I don't think he's won yet this year.
All right, Brad Bebo bringing it around 14 and 6 to go. Xavier Carter giving it a chase. Daniels run it. Daniels won it, but I don't think Brad has been there. 5 to go. Dale Tucker giving chase to young Xavier Carter. Brad Bebo going to be into lap traffic. Rick Ellis. Bebo into lap traffic now.
He's got lots of time to negotiate, Rick Ellis. His first win rate is so close. They'll come to the North Channel in heating white flag. 1 to go. Xavier Carter, a great run for the driver. That 29 is second. But the Thompson Hardwood checkered flag is going to Brad Bebo in the 80.
What a run for Brad Bebo, double duty tonight. But also, we have to compliment Xavier Carter. Ran second, ran a clean second all the way through. Dale Tucker did all he could do to try and catch him.
And Owen Brown did not make the
Gerard double duty. Same number, different car. In the 4, Madison Tucker. In the K27, Coley Kennedy. In the 26 will be Nelson McKay. In the 66 is Cord Houston. In the 17, Chris Pinder. In the 83, John Hill. In the 68, Nathan Reed. In the 86, Dylan Conley. And in the 44, Eric Sylvester. There we go. Yep, gotcha. All right, 15 laps in this one, no caution.
Oh, they're spinning over in 3 and 4. They're climbing together. 1, 2, 3 automobiles jammed together. And they straighten it out. And we're back in business here in the LAIRD Enduro.
Boy, and what a sight from turn 4, even in the lights.
Yeah, for sure. A lot better now with the lighting they've added this week. Thank you to Donnie Varco for getting some additional lighting on that back straightaway. It has made a world of difference. And we've got one off the back stretch oval, spinning around. Not sure who it was. As your leader, Drew Dowding's got company up front of the field. It's Dylan Connolly.
That looked like the 17 of Chris Pinder to me.
Could have been.
Yeah, right there's Chris Pinder.
Definitely was. And we got another one spun at the bottom of turn number 1. That's the 77X of Tegan Lapish. That's his grandmother's car that they cut up to use in the enduro race.
Boy, I wonder, his only commitment to her was to run and make sure she got the bingo.
And we're not sure how she's getting there now, but cab ride, I mean, that could happen.
Yeah.
Tell Grandma he ran out of gas on the way there to pick her up. All Dylan Connolly, but he's got Eric Sylvester trying to close in quick. The two of them have shared the feature wins this year in the Enduro division. They're first and second right now.
If you talk to these Enduro drivers, they're just as excited as those super late model guys.
Oh, they sure are, and they deserve to be. They put on a heck of a show and have just as much a thrill behind the wheel. And as we've seen, many of these drivers then move up into the other divisions. So it's a great start of racing. Connolly held up behind a couple of cars over in turn 4. incomplete halfway through.
I wonder if Grandma's hoping he moves up and gives her car back.
Oh, I hope he puts the windows back in it for sure. Rub the 77X off it and say, Grandma, I don't know, I was parked at the Walmart parking lot and both sides got dinged up. She'll understand.
I see the 86, the Grinch, still with us.
He is. He's the leader. And look who's coming behind him. Eric Sylvester right on his tail in hot pursuit.
It was Sylvester took home the 1,000 here a couple of weeks ago. 3,000. Oh,
3,000. And he passed Connolly with 3 to go in that Enduro race oval. So we'll see if he can do it again. He's closer right now, and he still has 5 laps remaining last time by. Sylvester right to the back bumper of Connolly. Now lap traffic right in front of him is spinning. Oh, we got them together over there. That's the pizza delivery bus. Connolly made up a little room there as Sylvester got caught behind that 8.
Twelve in, 3 to go.
Dylan Connolly, Eric Sylvester within a car length now. Oval revving, they'll have 2 to go this time by. Nothing settled.
Boy, he's going to give it his shot here coming out of 2.
Now, I would think these guys have mirrors, don't they? I do not know. Look at Sylvester. Half a car length into 3 and 4. They're going to see Ronnie Schmidt's white flag. 1 to go. Oh, the Grinch has got a lot of traffic up there. 1 lap remaining. The green 86 down the backstretch. Your leader with the white 44 in tow. Sylvester to the bottom.
Oh, he got bunched up.
Got bunched up, and Dylan Connolly wins it. What a race.
Wow, that was exciting right there.
And all the campers now get to come out tomorrow morning and sweep the track for track owner Donnie Varco. What a race night here, the Michael Parsons Memorial kickoff, the prelude for this Friday night oval revving, and Dylan Connolly hauls in the final checkered flag of the night.